What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. Sorry for the late stream. Just been doing some work on the back end, but we're doing it. Hopefully you guys are having a freaking awesome day as well. Not looking at anything today really on the Forex side or anything like that. You know, which is fine. It is what it is. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a freaking awesome day. Let me get started with this session. So right now we're looking at kind of a year NZD short bias. Nothing really significant, I would say. Just because we have some divergence. It's in the Asian range. It looks like it's been a little bit choppy. which is something I really kind of just don't like looking at it. Liquid 50 at least stays in the sell zone today. Maybe there could have been a D1 off the 50 EMA right over here, as you can see. Oh, where's my drawings? Right over here. Toward this pullback right over here. But nothing really significant to trade today. GPAUD, kind of a long bias on there. We're almost to max ADR, and the 800 EMA is in the way. So it's kind of a situation where you definitely have to be careful with that for like kind of a long bias because of that dynamic EMA right over here. JPY. So kind of a long bias on JPY from kind of yesterday. Yesterday's big freaking move that we saw. So we have a kind of a long bias on that. So you definitely have to be careful going into today with that for that long bias. Because it is kind of maxed out from like the previous day. We had such a massive move. So, but today literally we see a continuation of that move, which is quite unique. But we do have bearish divergence, it looks like, on top. So you definitely have to be careful as divergence are starting to build. The momentum is still there 100%. But again, typically whenever I see a big move like that, I definitely have to be careful. I've been trading, movers like that for such a long time. With Brexit, I've been trading Brexit for such a long time to know that whenever you see a big move like that, yeah, you can see a continuation, or you can get chopped around on that trade, and then eventually that reversal will come to get you. But yeah, so we saw a continuation of that. Doesn't look like to me there was a D1 opportunity right over here, which is fine. It could have been like I guess like a small D1 opportunity right over here. Yeah, slightly. But other than that, I'm not really looking at anything. Maybe like, it's overbought right now. It's almost max ADR. Maybe you can expect kind of a pullback toward the 21 EMA for an A1 entry, but it's going to be kind of it'll be a C setup for me because of divergence right over here, and then as well as being overbought. So that would definitely be a C setup for me if I would have taken it. If it goes all the way down to 21 EMA, still the same thing, C setup. GPUSD, kind of looking at the same thing today. Long bias from yesterday. We draw out the Asian range. We can see that, we saw a move right over here. Kind of a unique, kind of overextended candle formation, or I guess you can call it shift candle, I would say. I mean, not really. The shift happened. Yeah, we'll call it a shift candle, like a little shift candle right over here, A1 shift candle. But is it an A1 entry? Let's check it out. Let's get the replay tool and go back to that bar. Not really an A1 entry now. So, but it is kind of a shift toward the upside, which tells us a change of direction. Which I guess in turn it pushes price action up. We are in overbought territory, so not as much as on GPY, but still overbought territory, and we do have more room to ADR than GPY. Right now it's just again like it's kind of looks like overextended. Kind of an overextended move. So pull back toward the 21 EMA could be something we're looking at, or the 50 EMA for a D1 or an A1. So yeah, we'll see. But it definitely has a continuation of that move. You know, JP pairs look bullish on the 50-minute time frame. EMAs are bullish. Liquid 50 is bullish. It's a swapping liquid 50, I would say, and it's overbought. So that's a, you know, 2 hits. So definitely a C setup for me. Use AJPY. It's kind of a swapping liquid 50, as you can see right over here. I have this in my watch list just because of a short biased kind of territory for me. So, other than that, yeah, nothing really significant though today that I'm looking at. I'm just waiting for something to happen, you know, at the end of the day today. Euro USD, kind of a, I guess you could say, short bias on it, but we do have bearish div right over here. So I mean, like, nothing really significant, to be honest. Like from yesterday's big movers, I think all the market was kind of a little bit affected because of those big movers. So we're just kind of seeing maybe a continuation, but nothing really significant.
And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's flow for now. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And I have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
I think the best part today will be GBP/USD to look at, even though it's overbought and it's swapping liquid 50. I think that would be kind of like the best part to look at for today, or at least for me. But it's still C setup, so I mean, other than that, nothing really significant that we're looking at today. I mean, which is 100% fine. It's all about just coming up every single day and showing up.
each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong, and instead, 'cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one. And I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one. And I can't wait to see you again.
This is pretty much it for today. Nasdaq were kind of down hard, so for me it's a buying opportunity. I like the levels that we're at on, so for me it's kind of a swing basis opportunity toward the upside. I mean, we are overbought. I mean oversold, so I think it's a good level to be off from. To be off long. We are rejecting off this level, so we'll see. But I think having a kind of a bias on these levels will be, I think it's really smart. And taking it off from kind of partials right over here makes sense to me. Kind of a risk box. Your risk box will be right over here from right over here. And then taking it off in partials. Kind of in quarterlies right over here. Up to 4R toward the previous high. Toward the all-time high, 5R. And it just makes sense to me. So that it's a good buying around those levels right over here for me, so 180 points, not really significant at all, just because of the big moves that we've been seeing. So this swing idea makes sense to me on the higher time frames and lower time frames, so we'll take it. But the swing idea makes sense to me, and especially taking it up in quarters, percentages. scaling it in toward that swing trade idea makes sense to me. So we'll see.
surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Run to the place where all this began. To start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down.
Looks like we're seeing a pullback toward the 21 EMA right now. Kind of hard to kind of justify a -1 entry with a TL like this in the liquid 50. So maybe we can see a continuation and then go down over here or in pivot. Then see a D1 entry, take that toward the upside. Take profit will be at this previous high right over here, this high of the day. Risk reward will have to be 2 to 1. So 1 and 2 to the 1 risk to reward ratio that we have to take that. Right now I'm in my swing with the Nasdaq, so we'll see how that goes. Just about to enter another position on it, just adding a little bit more risk onto it. As I see a continuation of that move. Other than that, nothing really significant today on Forex. Nasdaq, nothing really significant. I'm looking like on the intraday chart, just because we're looking at, for me, I don't think, maybe a little bit more chop. I don't know if we're gonna see continuation because we're at those heavily kind of supported levels. But on my positions, I'm in small risk. I reduce risk. Unlike the one position I'm in right now, I reduce risk to about 0.3 R, so negative 0.3 R, so it's more than fine for me. looks like we're trying to pull back right over here on the 21 EMA. But like I said again, I don't think we're going to see an A1 entry just because of the TDI. Like we see kind of a candle formation from here. Let's just say this candle closes above right over here. Like that. Risk reward box right over here. Probably looking something like this. We'll have to go through both TL. So in hindsight, not really. TDI value's not really the best right now. It'll have to be really kind of big candle, which for me it'll probably be overextended if it does do that. Definitely pull back. 21 EMA right there. We got some bullish divergence, but I don't trade D1s off the 21 EMA because those are off edge. But we got some div right over here with divergence. So this thing can definitely just continue pulling up. We can't see what you're talking about. It's on there, brother. The thing that I'm looking at is right on my screen. If you're talking about my swing trade, it's not really like something significant. Like I guess I could show you guys if you want, but it's literally just like this. On my other screen, I have like a second screen on my monitor, on my like desk. So it's literally just like this. It's this setup that I have on my other desk. Exact same thing. Market opens in about an hour and a half, so we'll see what that does. I don't know. It's kind of weird to see tech sector being down yesterday, which is quite strange. You don't see that often, especially on like catalyst news that made the market go up yesterday. A little bit strange, so we'll see what we do, you know. So we're pulling back on that level right there. TDI isn't where it should be, so it won't be an A1 entry. Kind of an off-edge idea if I really wanted to take this. Kind of off-edge. Could put my entry right over here. Stop loss right over here at the pin, low. Get about 1R. 1.7 R risk. Not really significant. I would even have taken that. Just 1.7 R isn't enough for me. So we'll see. Here's these two trying to push down with bullish divergence. UJ looks like it's still pushing up. GJ looks like it's pushing up just like GU, which makes sense. GPAUD pushing up just like all the JP pairs right now. Euro and ZD, bear biased. Pushing down. If we break through that 50 on this level right over here, which is the blue line, we're probably gonna continue higher today toward this level right over here, 200 DMA. Probably gonna continue higher right over here. So we'll see. Could be kind of a D1 trade if I really wanted to take it. Yeah, but not enough risk reward. Enough risk reward toward ADR, I'll suppose, but not enough RR toward the 200 DMA. Yeah. All the higher time frames are kind of short biased on that. Looks like JP pairs are still trying to continue higher. I mean, stocks didn't really sell off. Tech sector sold off. Everything else in the industrial, mechanical, and medical side, they were up 7%, literally 10%, 20% on some stocks. So only tech sector went down yesterday. I often stream every single day, Monday to Friday. But right now we're not looking at anything else. I usually take a break right now to get ready for the market open at 9 or 8:30 actually, my time zone. So yeah, if you guys want to know more about my trades or whatever, you can always go to my Instagram, check out my Instagram stories. I always post out my trade ideas and trade setups that I take over there. But everything else, like right now, nothing really significant. All the pairs look, JP pairs look kind of overbought today. You know, maybe I could take a continuation scalp, like off right over here if I really wanted to, but I mean, it's just not worth it for me whenever, you know, you see kind of a big move like this, and then you have, you know, just kind of overbought territories. Yeah, I could always continue higher, but usually whenever you see a move like this, it's gonna get choppy. It's gonna get really choppy, so for me, it's not really worth it to risk my money. Even if I risk about 1/4%, it's still not worth it for me. But everything else, GP pairs could look overbought today. USD pairs kind of just are choppy too. Euro USD, very biased, but it's just, you know, we could see maybe a D1 entry, which makes sense. This is kind of a D2 idea. Like if we break through this level right over here, it could for sure continue higher. Right over here, toward the ADR level, which I mean, it will make sense to me. So if that happens, maybe I could look for a quick scalp in the smaller time frames, just based on momentum. I could take it if I really wanted to. But I mean that makes more of a sense to me because of the higher time frames are much more bull bias on it. So that would make sense to me. UJ, like I would like to take that short, but I'm not seeing any weakness at the current moment right now. So I'm not really interested in that. And that's pretty much it for all my ideas. You're in ZD short bias, but looks really choppy right now. And without a bullish divergent D2 idea, you could just break through to 50 and continue higher. So nothing really significant on that part for me. I think if I really wanted to take a trade today, which I'm not really focused on, you know, taking crappy trades today. If I'm not going to see a setup, I'm not going to take it simply like that. A lot of people are just wanting to jump into the markets every single day and get ready to take a trade. It's like that's the easiest way to lose money. You know, just wait for the setups to come to you. But if I really wanted to take a trade today, I could, if this D2 idea breaks to the 50 with momentum, I could just take that long, you know, some scalps toward the long side, and, you know, scalp it toward these levels right over here, this level, and then this level right over here, this level right over here, and then to this level right over here if I really wanted to. But like I said again, it would have to be a good setup. But I mean, I do like the higher time frames on Euro USD. Like Euro USD seems to be much more bull biased, and as well as the DXY could jump up. I mean, could sell off today as well as whenever the stocks open. We could see a kind of a sell off on New York session, so it could go toward the DXY idea for the day as well. So, but we'll see. Nothing really, really significant today. I'm not jumping into any ideas right now. Just gonna wait for the setups. If I'm not gonna find a setup, then hey, it's life of a full-time trader. Just gotta, get busy, do something else. That's what I always stay constantly busy. But anyways, hopefully you guys are having a freaking awesome day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5 a.m. CST. Hopefully we can find some good trades. I have a feeling that we will find some good trades this week because of just more volatility than usual, and we're finally at the end of the year, so could be expecting some good moves. But anyways, hope you guys are having a freaking awesome day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5 a.m. CST. I'm going to take a little break, get ready for the market open, for the stocks to open, get my watch list, my trading plan, and daily trading plan for the stocks in plan. But yeah, hope you guys are having a freaking awesome day, and I'll see you guys later, alright?